Hey everybody, it's Darla with Takeout Tuesday, and we are here with John Ballesteros from Ritter's Diner, and we're going to talk to him today about his business. And if you are from Pittsburgh or been in Pittsburgh any amount of time, you know Ritter's Diner is an icon, and they have a super awesome, interesting story. So I'll let John tell you that. But John, welcome. Thank you for taking the time out of your day.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell me about the history of Ritters.
So Ritter's been in the city of Pittsburgh since the 30s, actually. And as far as my family immigrated over here in 1951. Two of my uncles, Art and George, they came over in 1951. One was 17, one was 15 at the time.
Oh.
And they started working in the restaurant industry. And after about 15 years, they bought the place on Baum Boulevard, Ritter's Diner, with one of their other brothers, Pete, who came over in 1956.
Where'd they come from?
They came from Greece,
Awesome.
a small little village in Greece, in the Peloponnesian area of Greece. And so in 1966, they purchased the diner. And then place was kind of rocking and busy, I guess. And then a year later, they brought my dad over, and he came and partnered up with them. And the four brothers have been operating this business ever since. And that's where we are today.
That's awesome. And your dad and two of your uncles still come in all the time, spend time in the restaurant?
They still come in. My dad's the youngest. He's 79 years old, 79
Baby.
years young. Yeah. And my other two uncles are in their 80s, mid to late 80s. And they come in about 4 or 5 days a week. They still work. They put in long hours. It's not just like a couple hours. They come in, they're full go, full of energy. Unfortunately, my one uncle passed away 3 years ago. He had ALS. He was battling ALS for
Oh, wow.
So he's no longer with us. But yeah, my uncles are still plugging away. And then a lot of other family members, myself, a couple of my cousins were all involved.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys get tired of each other ever?
I mean, who doesn't get tired of each other? Right?
That was a trick question.
I mean, our employees get tired of us. We get tired of our employees for the same thing. We're working together, all this. And of course we get, we love each other, but we also get on each other's nerves for sure. No doubt.
Yeah,
that's just life.
Absolutely. So how has, I feel like the obvious question is like, so how has the shutdown affected you? And most restaurants, obviously it's hard, but
Sure.
Tell us about how that's affected you and how you have had to adapt and what things that you've changed in your business to adapt to the current situation.
Sure. So obviously we're not alone. This has really hurt a lot of restaurants, no doubt. But on the flip side of things, it has also taught us how to adapt and how to improve ourselves. So we're mainly a sit-down operation where people come in, they like to socialize, they like to have business meetings. We're mainly a breakfast and lunch type of a establishment. We also have a late night crowd on the weekends. We used to be 24/7, 365 days a year, but we've gotten older, so that doesn't really work for us. But we had, so we're more of a social place, a social gathering. We're not really a takeout type of establishment. However, we are well known for all of our breakfasts and our lunches, but we do serve a pretty good dinner. We have some good quality items, and we're actually relatively cheap if you really compare us to anywhere else in town. So as far as cost of a family to go out to eat. But this has taught us to improve too, so now we're trying to learn. Like I've been saying from day one step at a time, let's try and figure this all out. So we've improved a lot of things as far as our takeout goes. We've introduced Grubhub over the last month. We're actually bringing Uber Eats on very shortly. We've improved a lot of our takeout packaging. So we have a lot of packaging that's more heat friendly, so you can microwave if it doesn't come to you as hot as you would like, or if you want something to eat later. We've included a lot of family style options that you can find on our Facebook page and on our web page as well. So we're doing well. It's starting to pick up. We've also started doing our hours have changed, obviously. So we've started doing some things on Sundays with a family style pre-order type of thing because we're closed on Sunday, but we've been having some success with that the last couple of weeks. So that's been doing pretty good.
Okay.
We're trying. Sorry for the long-winded answer there.
No. I want you to tell everything. I will have to say, I think maybe once or twice when I was at Pitt, I may have stumbled in around 2 or 3 a.m. It may have happened.
Sure, you probably know my dad or my Uncle Pete, God rest his soul, because they were probably in there yelling and screaming at somebody or breaking up a fight or
that was the place to be. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
It makes sense to close during those hours. It's probably not the best.
Well, I mean, it's just, yeah. No, on the weekends we still have some success with that, and it's pretty, and it's good, and people like it. But yeah, that part of the industry has changed. I mean, it's not just Ritters that's not open. I mean, even the bigger chains that were open for 24 hours, they don't do it anymore either because it's tough. It's tough to find help and labor and everything else to work all those hours. So,
absolutely.
Right.
So your dad and your uncles came from Greece. So have you, and I've looked at your menu, but how have you guys tried to have that Greek influence in any of your dishes, or did they bring any special recipes over?
So yeah, we do have a lot of Greek influences in our dishes. Some of them are your standard like Greek American type of foods like your gyros and that type of thing, your spinach pies, but we also make like homemade Greek pasticcio, and yeah, we have a lot of items. We make a pretty mean Greek chicken and macaroni special that we have now going on. So yeah, we do. But we also try to keep with Americana, if you will, right? So we're a family diner, we're a family restaurant, so we offer, our menu is ginormous. There's so many different things you can get. So we're not just all Greek all the time.
Oh right, yes. But you have a couple things. So if you like a little Greek, a little feta, a little
absolutely. You could probably, and if it's something we don't have, we could probably make it for you anyway.
Okay. Awesome. So so tell me, so now your hours, what are your hours? And if somebody wants to order, what is the best way for them to get in touch with you?
So right now we're open from technically 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we get in there a little earlier, usually around 9 at the latest. So we're there and we're answering the phone whenever it rings. And we take orders up until 5 o'clock. But if people want to order something and they can't make it at 5 o'clock to pick it up, we'll gladly stick around and be there later. We actually take phone-in orders, and people aren't hesitant to come in. They order, they come in, they pick up their food. Just typical. We have a lot of space, so there's a lot of, with as far as safety and distancing, we have a lot of space there for when they come in to get their stuff. But we also have, like I said, Grubhub, which they can check out online on our webpage for delivery service locally. So that's pretty much it. But again, with that, we stay open a little later. I think Grubhub is active till about 6 o'clock usually on our. So I don't know if that.
John, is there anything else that you want to say before we get going?
Yeah, I just wanted to take a minute to thank all of our support, our customers that are still coming in and helping us through these tough times. I want to thank family who has taken their time to come out and pick up orders and help out the business. I want to thank extended family, meaning people from the communities that we live in the South Hills and in the North Hills that have really helped out. Not even so much as monetarily coming in and buying food, but reposting, resharing our Facebook stuff, letting people know, setting up delivery options, or pick up and delivery of food for our business, for their neighborhoods and everything like that. it's all greatly appreciated, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we will strive to continue to keep Pittsburgh fed.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
very much.
Hey, so everybody, I know sometimes you think that one order here, one order there, a sandwich isn't that important. Every single order right now matters to these guys. So if you're thinking, hey, where haven't we gone in a while, or I'm getting tired of what I've been eating and cereal, call these guys up, place an order. It can be a $10 order, a $50 order. It doesn't matter. Every single one counts. Go out and support these guys. Help them, help the city, and let's keep Pittsburgh eating. So we'll see you next time. Thank you, John, so much for taking the time, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure. This was fun.